Runway's Aleph video editor, I'm going to say is my favorite video editor. It's really fun to use. You can do a whole bunch of things to change up a whole scene. It's like having CGI in a prompt, and it's pretty cool. And if you're not using Runway too much, and I know it's not one of the bigger names in video production, at least this tool can be a part of your arsenal to really switch up a scene and get what you want. So today I'm going to kind of deep dive and have some fun with it. Guys, I'm Brian, half the Creative AI Show, where we're two creative guys talking AI, putting up videos on YouTube every single day using fun tools like Runway's Aleph and showing you guys how to do it. So there's a couple things I want to show you here. So when you go to Runway and you have this mode here where it's actually chat mode, you could say, hey, tell me about Aleph. And what it's going to do is actually give you some examples of scenes. So it's like, hey, you can green screen anything. Or like, I love this where you can add fire to like a hand just with a prompt. Or, hey, remove the cars from this scene. Add a crowd. So there's a lot of things you can do with this, and it's actually a really powerful tool, and I was really impressed and blown away by some of the outputs I got from it today. So I'm going to start with a scene that I generated over in Kling here of this, lady reading a book in this like big mystical hallway where ideas are coming out of the book. And I wanted to be able to use this scene and change it a bunch of different ways and really test this technology. So I started by pretty simple here, adding some dramatic lighting and camera lens flare. And as you could see here, you got the original. You could see definitely, even her dress goes from like a gray to like a gold. And really good. You get some camera lens flare going up, some good dramatic lighting. And just a minor, didn't really change the whole scene, but, a nice subtle touch to be able to add to a scene. And, even if you've got like cell phone footage or something and you want to add some drama to it, you could do this. It's a really easy tool. All right, this next one I'm going to skip over quickly because I want to hold off to the end because it was really the most impressive one. Oh, you know what? Actually, I want to make a scene right now that I've got queued up. I want to actually make this scene look like, remember that 1980s video, Aha, Take on Me, where it's like a handwritten character? And so I'm going to generate that and have that get going while I do this video. So wait till the end and we're going to see what that output looks like. But I am going to skip this next one because I want to show it to you guys at the end because it looks really cool. So here was a simple changing her hair and her dress to like a different dark blue color. So of course, platinum blonde here with like a gray kind of dress. And the character remained pretty consistent. The rest of the scene pretty consistent, but her hair and the dress are now a dark blue. So, pretty good here. Even if you look at like the bubbles, everything else in the scene remains pretty consistent. So it follows the prompt and changes exactly what you're looking for, which is just a really, really cool tool. So, all right, now what if we got in the world of like psychedelic and change the scene to look psychedelic with warping colors and swirling visuals? So the actors or the model there, she kind of looks the same, but look how iridescent and glowing the dress is. The walls are kind of breathing in that kind of color. And the little scenes that pop up are the same, but some of the psychedelic colors are reflected in the scene too, so that's pretty cool. Some like kind of swirling things in the background here, a little more astral, a little more space instead of the bookshelves and everything, but I think that one looks really cool too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, but that's a good way to kind of change the scene. All right, so here's the classic kind of adding some weather to the scene. So we added some snow and some ice. And yeah, it's snowing on her. There's ice, so it looks like she's kind of outside, inside. Oh, and it froze the little bubbles that come up out of the book too, if you notice that. So that's cool. So pretty good in terms of taking the consistency of the original scene, but just working with the prompt. Again, it's a very, very cool video editor. I mean, visual effects artists, would have died for this kind of technology years ago. So, all right, this one is still generating the one that we wanted to do with that Take on Me video. This is the one where I was really impressed. I said, change the scene to look like a 1930 mobsters movie. And it did so many things here. So it kind of gave you that dark film noir kind of feel with the rain outside. It changed it to smoke because what happens in 1930s movies? Everybody smokes. So the scenes that come out of the book are, smoke. And now she's got that kind of sultry mobster kind of look. Definitely the style of the dress and her hair and her just everything here is like a 1930s kind of look. So not only are you going to be changing, the look of the scene, you could change the era of the scene, which is really cool. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to use this tool to make the weather different or to, to change the lighting or maybe, change out a certain character. color, but it's like, no, you can actually change out the era of the scene, which is really, really cool. So, all right. So please let me know your comments here. Oh, I see we're at 91%. So I think we're almost there. I want to see if it's able to do that full aha thing. Now I'm hoping that I don't have an issue. Oh, I thought I might have an issue with copyright, but nope, it did it perfectly. How cool is that? I love it. It looks like that pencil. Okay, her face, a little bit of distortions on the face there. Now, it's something. Not too bad, but it definitely, it has that same vibe and feel. So all in all, I really think that this is the best thing that Runway has going for it, is this Aleph video editor. It's CGI in a prompt, which is just like a cheat code compared to what we had years ago. So, guys, if you're watching this and you've gotten this far in and you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. Also, every Monday, check out the Creative AI Show, where Rosh and I talk 20-30 minutes about all the updates in the world of AI, things like this to come out, and just different tools that we're using and why and where they are in our workflow, and we have fun sharing that with you guys. So we appreciate you watching, and until then, two creative guys talking AI.